My name's Danny Clark. I'm the owner of Collectors Firearms. This is our 50th year in business. The store was started by my uncle, Mike Clark, back in 1975, and I took a summer job from my uncle, and that was 25 years ago. And I eventually worked for him for a while and eventually bought him on out. And so right now we're in our current location that we've been in for about 5 years, and it's almost an acre in size.
Wow, almost an acre in size. Can we take a look around?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Come take a look.
all kinds of. This is like a very historic place. It feels like a museum. Have you been told that before?
Yeah, we hear that quite a bit, and it was on purpose. You know, we spent the money to put museum quality cases in, and what you're seeing right here is not necessarily for sale. It's more for display and decoration.
Yeah. Lots of war memorabilia and all kinds of different things. We're going to take a look around. All right, where do we start?
Well, I guess we'll head to the left here when you walk around, and this is our most popular section, which is our modern handguns, what people use for either target shooting or for defense.
Okay.
Home protection, that sort of thing. And,
All right, so this store started back in 1975, and it's grown into one of the largest shops in the country. What do you think helped build that reputation?
treating the customers the way they deserve to be treated. Doing a really good job for people, having a nice place to shop, getting you in and out, and also being motivated to get you into the right gun versus, something you don't need, the most expensive gun.
Absolutely. So let's take a look around. And let me ask you this. For someone who's never been here, how would you describe Collectors Firearms?
Well, a lot of gun stores, and walking into a gun store if you've never been in is sometimes an intimidating experience.
Yes.
And we try to make it to where it's not intimidating. All my salespeople are very welcoming. We don't believe in dumb questions. We want you to ask a lot of questions. We want you to make sure you know what you're buying, and so it's not a deal where somebody's going to treat you like you're stupid because you don't know what you're looking at. We're here to educate you.
All right, let's take a look around. All right, Hood News peeps, let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear Danny too? Thank you so much for letting us know. All right.
So we carry about 50 different brands of handguns.
50, okay.
Yeah. And of the modern. And we also have plenty of pre-owned guns. I would say 40% of our stock is brand new, 60% is pre-owned, but we have about 15,000 guns in stock total. So there's plenty to choose from, no matter what you're looking for.
Okay, different sizes, revolvers. I see all kinds.
Right. Plenty of revolvers. We also have all the sights that you could use. These are the red dots. A huge selection, any price range you're looking for.
All right, all different price ranges. So they've got anything really for your budget and what you're looking for. Wow.
So as you walk over here, you start getting into some of the collectible but modern guns. And when I say that, modern guns is a legal term, anything made after 1898. Some of these guns are from the 1920s, 1930s, and you wouldn't necessarily want to shoot them, but they're still collectibles. Modern.
Look at those over there. Oh my goodness, look, friends. Wow. So you definitely want to come on by, because some people do collect, and not just, for protection, but also as a collectible. We've got some peeps that have that man cave and that lady, the she shed, Oh my goodness.
So we get into, this is more of the collectible stuff where you have World War II, World War I guns.
Wow.
Lugers, Mausers. And if you're interested in these, we're more than happy to tell you all about them. We have multiple people here who are very, very knowledgeable.
And they're knowledgeable. So if somebody's got questions, they'll find somebody who can answer their questions and help them.
Now we're getting into our shotgun section. And right now, this is a really busy department because we're right in the middle of the hunting season.
Yes.
And so we still are well stocked, and we have everything from your pump shotguns, semi-autos, and over-unders.
All right. Oh, nice.
These are some of your fancier guns. If you're going on a real fancy hunt, we have.
Somebody just asked, so you not only sell, you also buy as well?
We probably buy about 300 to 400 guns from people walking in every week.
Okay, there you go, friends. Question answered right there. Wow, look at all that. Look. I mean, look, friends. Are the mounts for sale, someone asked?
The mounts are more decoration.
Okay. No, the question
But
is...
if you're looking for mounts, I can point you into the direction of a friend of mine who that's all he deals in.
All right. So you've got modern firearms, antiques, collectibles, accessories. What section surprises people the most when they walk in?
I would say probably the antiques.
The antiques, yeah.
Because we have museum quality antiques. We've sold to some of the big museums across the country. Certainly, different collectors who've actually donated their collections to museums.
Nice.
So it's not just your normal gun store.
Okay. Look, friends. And look at the different lines. All right. Do you guys, I see the accessories. I mean, it's a one-stop shop, you guys. It really is. Can you tell us more about that?
So we carry everything you need, whether it's cases, safes, cleaning supplies, though we do free gun cleanings for anybody, whether you bought the gun from us or not. We'll give you a free basic cleaning just walking in with your gun.
Oh, that's so nice.
So, but we have all ammunition, and so it's kind of anything you would need for your gun. We try to keep it in stock.
So one of the biggest questions people have is, what kind of gun should I get if I'm a first-time buyer?
Right. So if you're a first-time buyer, a lot of it has to do with how it feels in your hand. If you're going to have the gun for just home protection, I would say you probably want to try getting a bigger gun than you think you might need. A big misconception is, hey, I want a lightweight gun. And a lightweight gun typically is a lot harder to handle when you shoot than a bigger gun. So the bigger guns are easier to control, easier to shoot, don't have anywhere near the kickback recoil that you're going to have from a super lightweight gun. But a lot of it is really just how it feels in your hand.
Okay. Danny, and do people need to spend a whole lot to get something reliable? And how much does price actually matter?
Well, for something reliable, no, you don't. I have guns that start at in the $300 to $400 range that are super reliable. We don't sell anything here that we don't think is reliable. If it's a gun that I don't trust, then it gets blown out at auction. And only the things that we can stand behind will we sell in the store.
Okay, let's look around.
We're getting into the hunting rifle section right here, and so this is another busy area at this time of the year. And we have your full range of scopes, night vision, thermals, everything you can think of there.
Wow, that's so cool. All my hunters, deer hunting season. Yes. All right. And there's always going to be somebody able to assist you. So come on through. When you've got questions, they're the experts, friends.
Then this section right over here, you have the lever guns. So these are all guns where you pull down the lever to cock them. We have them all safe tied. And then we get into the rim fires. And these type of guns, this is the 22s, so they really have no kick. They're great target rifles. You can do some varmint hunting, rabbit hunting with them, but it's a really good way for people to learn how to shoot, is learn the proper techniques with the 22 and then move up to a bigger caliber.
All right.
This is a section that a lot of people like over here. This is my less lethal section.
Okay.
So you may not feel like you need a gun, or you just want something extra. So we have stun guns, we have pepper spray, pepper gel. This is a flashlight / stun gun, and
the burners. Yes, look, friends.
These are great sellers right here. Less lethal, all states, and so it's compressed air.
Okay.
And it shoots out a projectile that is going to hit somebody. You can't say it's non-lethal, less lethal, but it's definitely going to hurt and stop somebody.
For my ladies, you want to just start off with something like that. I mean, that's a safe option. If you're still on the fence about something, you can definitely, they have a non-lethal section. And so, I think this is great. Pepper spray, come stock up on all your things that you need.
This is a pepper gel, so it fires a pepper projectile. Then the section over here, this is our ammo. Mm-hmm. You can grab a basket and go shopping. We keep cases, individual boxes, hard to find. Just kind of everything you can think of.
Okay. What should a new gun buyer, focus on when making that purchase, that first purchase? What are some tips that you have for, because we've got some ladies and gentlemen that they're going to be the first time buyer?
Well, it is certainly, I recommend that you go train after you make the purchase. But how often are you going to use it? What are you going to be doing with this? Is this going to be home protection? Is this going to be something that you're planning on carrying on you, keeping in your car? Those are all things to consider. Do you have kids? If you have children, then you need to have something to lock it up,
right.
And keep that in mind. Picking the right ammo. So these are all things that any of my salespeople can answer for you. But the first thing is if you come in and we start putting guns in your hand, where you get a good feel of what feels good to you, and some people just want a semi-auto pistol. Some people want a simpler gun like a revolver, and so we can show you the pros and cons of all of them.
All right. Oh, look around, friends. Look, this is something you have to come in person and see. People are asking prices. Like I said, they have all economy types. For the purpose of this video, we can't get into the pricing and stuff. But I will tell you, they have all budgets. All budgets. Like, if you're struggling financially, but you still want to have something to protect yourself, they've got you covered. If you got a little more money out there, they've got you covered too.
We also have financing options.
There you go. Financing options available. Ooh, I like that. Yes.
So now we do have a large selection of knives.
Okay.
And a lot of really neat brands. And then you're getting into our tactical sections right here. Now we have tactical shotguns, tactical pistols, tactical rifles. We also have all the accessories that you can think of along here if you want to do your own build.
Nice.
We also have plenty of silencers, machine guns.
This place is almost an acre, y'all. Like, we haven't even covered all of it.
This is a 50 cal.
Nice. Ooh. Somebody asked, select fire options available?
Plenty of select fire.
Okay. Wow. Like everywhere I look, there's something. Like there's just so much. Look at that one over there. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Look, friends. Racking them. Yes. Somebody wants to know about Black Friday deals. We will get to that too.
We have a big Black Friday coming up.
All right.
These are some of our optics right here. These are all silencers, suppressors, and we've been selling a whole lot of those. In January, the tax goes away, so some people are buying them and then planning on doing the paperwork in January.
Danny, gun safety is real huge. You know, we like to, always have the peeps be safe. Do you offer classes or training programs?
We do. We have
Okay.
we have classes here that happen at least once a month.
Okay.
And it's multiple times during the day. And so our next class, I believe, is happening December 3rd. But we have classes at least once a month, and it covers things like just different tips to do.
Okay.
What trends they're seeing in crime, and what to do. Say if somebody is breaking into your house, when you can shoot them and when you can't.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. We need that. People need that education because we've seen good people go to jail, have to fight cases, and then sometimes it doesn't have a favorable outcome. So it's really necessary to know when you're able to use that firearm. So that's really important.
So we offer plenty of education on that. Plus, my salespeople will spend as much time with you. We have safes. We provide a gun lock with every gun that we sell.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
So we want to keep you safe.
All right,
Absolutely.
gun lock with every sale. Now, let me ask you this. How can people sign up? Like, they come out here, they purchase their gun. How do they sign up for this?
If you don't even have to buy something from us because we want to keep everybody safe.
Okay.
You can come on in and we can give you a QR code and you can scan it and sign right up there.
All right. And from your perspective, Danny, why is proper gun safety and training so important?
Well, first off, you don't want to accidentally shoot yourself, shoot a loved one, shoot a neighbor. You want to be proficient with your firearm. I mean, these are very dangerous things on the wrong hands. On the wrong hands, sometimes it's just someone who doesn't have the proper training.
Right.
So we want you educated. We want you to know how to use the gun that you're buying.
All right. Somebody says, does he have the SKS mags?
We should. We typically have them unless there's a run on them right now that I'm not aware of.
Okay. Yeah, they should, friends. Yes. So, wow, I see all kinds everywhere.
You're getting into our antique section. So,
and you guys sell antiques?
We do sell antiques.
Right.
We sell a lot of antiques. Sell guns from the 1500s all the way up to current guns.
Wow, look at that one. Look, it's got
that's a bayonet.
Yeah.
So at that time period, you got one shot, and then it was more like a club or a thrusting weapon, and so that's what those were for.
Okay.
And this is our antique handgun section over here, and this is not as budget friendly. Some of these guns we have on the showroom floor go up to $200,000-$300,000.
Wow, nice.
So it's truly museum quality
for the real gun enthusiasts that can afford this. There you go. Oh my goodness! Wow, how cool! It's gotta be fun, right? With your work environment, friend. This has got to be very rewarding.
Well, I love it. It's something new every day, and I'm really passionate, if you can't tell, about guns and my store and my customers.
Yes, I love that. So people come from all over. I'm sure people even come from like other states and other countries just to stop by and see.
We do. We do. We have people from everywhere that come in while they're in Houston. I even have people fly in to come see us for, a certain gun.
Yeah, including the collector's items. Can people bring in items to sell or trade? I know there's people that hopped on this video. They didn't catch that in the beginning. Can you tell us again?
Yeah, absolutely. You can walk right in. Please make sure that your guns are unloaded.
Mm-hmm.
But if you head to the right, we have our buying area, and we buy guns all day long. Buy 350 to 400 guns a week on average, and so we're buying guns all the time.
Nice. There you go, friends. So, Danny, now I've had some people asking about this Black Friday, deals and specials. Black Friday is around the corner. What specials or sales can people look forward to this year?
So our standards sale, first off, we open up at 6 a.m. on Black Friday.
Okay, it's going to be early.
And from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., everything in the store is 20% off. Mm-hmm. And after 9, it is 15% off on the other things. There will be some areas, certain guns that are discounted even more than 20%. So we were determining exactly what that all is, but
okay.
It's if you want to save the most, get here at 6 a.m. or you can shop online and pick it up at your convenience.
All right. And once again, for those wondering, like they can't pay for it all at one time, but they sure can finance. Financing is an option that they can have.
Right. We work with a couple different finance companies. We
okay.
also have layaway.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interest-free layaway, 20% down, 30 or 90 days to pay it off. And you can do it once a week. You can do it all a balloon at the end.
I love layaway. That's good. All right, friends, you heard it. You can layaway with no interest. Amazing, amazing. What's all this back here?
A lot of this is collectible stuff,
okay.
and this is also at the very back is my Japanese sword section.
Oh.
And I have other swords over here, but the Japanese swords are particularly dangerous because it's like having a 2.5-foot razor blade.
Yeah, like you can literally put a scarf over and it'll slice.
They're that sharp. A lot of times you'll see somebody run their finger over a blade, and I've seen people peel their thumb back doing it. So we keep those under lock and key, make sure you understand how dangerous these are before we hand it to you. We also have a lot of sword accessories, which are different parts to the handles of the swords.
Okay.
People collect those as well.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Somebody said, are any of the items haunted? What are your thoughts? Somebody just threw that out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any ghosts here at Collectors?
Some of my employees think there is a ghost.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know.
That'll be for the next one. We'll have to tell some stories.
Yeah, wait till Halloween.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, yeah, this is so amazing. And somebody asked about the safes. So you guys do sell safes as well?
We sell, I have some antique safes and I have modern safes as well. Sure.
All right. Look at this, friend. It's like a museum. Like this. What is this?
So this, I bought a guy's collection and he had this thing made. And so this is very thick, shatter-resistant glass, so you can take a sledgehammer to it, and then the back end.
It's a safe.
Yeah, and then the back end of it is a safe door because he wanted to be able to display his guns, but still have them under lock and key.
Okay.
So he had his set up right here. You can change it out if you want.
Yeah. Wow.
And then this is kind of a neat safe if you had kind of a saloon area in your house.
Wow. And they will be able to help get this. They know somebody that will help transport these.
We'll set it all up for you.
They'll set it up for you. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the swords, friends. Look at the swords. Wow. I mean, you can be lost here for hours just looking and looking and looking. There's just so much. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's a good price. For a safe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, wow.
Then you're getting into some Japanese antiques. Have some German Steins over
We love
here.
that safe, yes. I love it too. Look at the bear. Ooh. What are these?
German Steins.
Oh.
And so during World War I, World War II, you know, you had all the different areas. You could get your Stein and drink your beer and have a good time.
Wow,
These are miniature guns. So a lot of collectors like to get the real thing and then a miniature version of it to put next to it. And in some schools of gun making, your final test was to make a miniature version of the full thing.
wow, y'all see this, friends? Look at the little mini guns. Oh my gosh, they're little. Look at that one over there. Look at that little pew pew. Wow. Wow, there's just so much to see. Oh, look, are these cannonballs?
These are cannonballs.
Wow, look, friends, they got cannonballs.
These are all dug ups right here.
Oh.
Some of these cannonballs, not these, but you can get some cannonballs that are still live, and so you have to be very careful which ones you have.
Yeah, HPD found some not too long ago over here off I think Allen Memorial area or something.
Yeah. Some of them can be live. Absolutely.
Wow. Look at this place, friends. I mean, we're here at Collectors Firearms. The address is going to be the 7600 block of Westheimer. Let me give you guys the rundown real quick. So 7626 Westheimer here in 77063. Let me know if you guys can still hear us. You can bring in, they buy, they sell. And do you guys trade?
Absolutely.
Buy, sell, and trade. Amazing, friends. So yeah, everything from handguns. If you're gonna go hunting, you know, if you're considering your first gun, like, you want to stop here and check it out. And if you have any questions, they have knowledgeable experts that can help you. And any questions, they'll answer your questions. Definitely come on through, friends. What are the hours?
We're open 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
All right.
So the only day we're closed is Sunday.
All right. And if you have any messages for the peeps before we wrap up that are still on the fence about, well, you know, I would like to get a gun, I haven't done it yet. Some people are stalling. You know, they know we're in times where you want to feel safe and you want to have that sense of security. What do you have to say to them?
Well, I guess it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Right on.
You know, I could give you some other ones when seconds count. The police are minutes away.
Yeah.
I think how things are now is everybody needs to be able to protect themselves. And so we'd love to talk to you about it. We'd love to show you what we have and let you make an informed decision.
All right. Thank you so much, Danny. It's been such a pleasure to stop by and visit with you guys. This is Grizzy reporting live here at Collectors Firearms here off of Westheimer. Look at this place. So much. And if you missed it, check it out. You don't want to miss this. This is a very iconic H-Town place. People come from all over the world. They stop by. This is for a lot of gun enthusiasts or first-time gun buyers. You want to stop by and see what this is all about, friends. Everything from handguns, rifles, even collectibles. If you're looking to have something in a collection, maybe you don't even have a collection and you just want to have an antique or something, you know, unique. I mean, definitely you want to stop by. All right, reporting live is your girl Grizzy. I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned. More hood news on the way. Bye.